This satisfying Ziti Al Forno uses 5 kinds of cheese and can feed a crowd. I mean, it's honestly such a slave for a housewarming party. People are gonna say, "What? You made that?" Yes, I did. Hi y'all, welcome to Cozymeal Studios, where the vibes are immaculate and the food is delicious. 5 cheeses? That is like an insurance policy. If someone doesn't like one, you have 4 more to cover yourself. Before we get started, do me a little flavor. Hit that like button, hit subscribe, and tap on that notification bell. Okay, let's get cooking. In a small saucepan over medium heat, add the olive oil, garlic, shallots, and onions. Cook these until they're softened and translucent. Stir in the cherry and Roma tomatoes and turn the heat up to high. The tomatoes will start to blister and release their juices. Stir in the red wine, balsamic vinegar, and salt, and cook this until everything is warm. Season to taste and then set your sauce aside. We're gonna work on the Alfredo sauce now. So in a large saucepan, make a roux by melting the butter, adding the flour, and combining these over medium heat, stirring regularly until it forms a paste for about 3 minutes until the yucky, starchy flour flavor is gone. Add the chicken stock slowly, 1 splash at a time. Stir it, stir it, stir it. We don't want any clumps here. Slowly add the milk and the dry white wine and simmer this for a bit. You'll know you're done when the smell of alcohol kind of goes away from the white wine. Slowly incorporate the Parmesan, fontina, and mozzarella cheese into the sauce. Stir the sauce until it's smooth and, of course, season to taste. Add cooked ziti to a baking dish. Pour in the marinara and the cheese sauce on top and mix everything together. Now we're gonna work on the best part, the breadcrumb topping. In a small bowl, mix the breadcrumbs, basil, Romano cheese, salt, and pepper. Sprinkle this topper mixture over the ziti to your heart's desire. It's not possible to have too much of this, I can promise you that. Bake this in the oven for 30 to 40 minutes at 425 degrees until it is hot and bubbling. Serve it up and enjoy, my dears. The full recipe is in the description box below, or you can check out cozymeal.com/recipes for this recipe and a whole lot of others that are just as good. If you haven't already, please make sure to like and subscribe to see more recipes from Cozymeal Studios. I have become the pasta man. I cannot wait to show you what other pasta I've got up my sleeve. My name is Yanni. Until next time.